Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and welcome to another Adorama Picks Rapid Fire Critique, where I take your best 10 images and give it a critique-y McCritiquerson. Click over to the website to see how you can submit your best 10 images. And here we go. Don't forget, you can comment along the way. Give me your opinion on what I am saying, if you agree, disagree, or what do you think about the images, because you critique them along with me as we do this. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Just thumbs up it just because, please. Thank you. I created this album for the Fro to critique my work. Thanks. By Mukhtar Ali. All right, clicking on it, let's see what we're shooting with. I like to know this for context. Nikon D5500, 17 to 50, 2.8 lens. Like that, where are we in the world? Doesn't list it, but let's take a look. It's in a book. So this is interesting. This is taken at f2.8. I like that we can see the city that's down below. The processing's it's a little flat for my taste, but so be it. I'm not gonna detract it for that. Does anybody else agree? Does the background being completely out of focus bother you? You know, the bokeh, does it bother you that there's so much more out of focus in the image than in? Because if he's sharp, which is fine, are you hating the fact that it's so gone and it just looks blurry? I'm curious to hear what you guys think, because that's what I personally get out of it, is that I actually would like to see more context. Like, I want to see the city in focus along with them, and I'm okay with this stuff being out of focus, but this stuff down here is throwing me off personally. Beautiful processing. Love the black and whites here. f3.2, 17 to 50 at 17 millimeters. Great angle. I don't mind more brick over here than over here, because we can see that the walkway is leading us up that way. And I didn't even know, this is good. I mean, I like what's going on. Nice composition, beautiful processing, awesome black and white right there. It's one of those meh. I'll tell you why it's meh in just a second. It's meh because of this over here. This is meh. Over here's meh. Over here, we've got yeah. So compositionally, the interest is in this area. I didn't leave enough headroom, but I want to leave a little bit more headroom. The interest to me is this. This is interesting. Has just enough of these palmy trees. It doesn't have this meh stuff over here. Even if we had less palm trees and more sky, it could be less meh, right? That's what I think. Personal opinion. Blah, I don't even know what the hell that animal is, but he's smiling at me. He's like, hi, I'm a mountain goat. Never knew what a mountain goat sounds like. F14, 50 millimeters, 75, that's fine. Why? Because now everything's in focus, but that's fine. It's interesting. This is a creative crop. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this crop. I know there's not much that you could always do. Processing, check mark. I'll give you a point. I like the processing. I like the smile on the dog's face, whatever you want to call this thing. Is it a stuffed animal, or is it a llama, an alpaca, a mountain goat, what is it? You tell me what it is. I don't know. I like the shot for whatever reason. I like it. It's cool because it makes me think. It's interesting how this blends in. So yeah, that's what I'll say. Cool, but the eyes aren't in focus. That eye, what the hell is going on? That's over-processing the eye to bring out because it's out of focus. Yeah, stop it. Turning to the camera. This is like the third out of fourth ones of these that I filmed where somebody had a 1.8 lens and again felt the need to shoot at 1.8 for no particular reason. Yes, you want to blow the background out, but I get it, they're in a department store and I could see that, but even at 2.8, you're still blowing the background out, but you'll get the eye in focus, and then you're not left to try and make the eye in focus in post-processing and spend all this extra time doing it. The shot's okay, but a little bit of the background being in focus isn't going to kill you. I like it being out of focus, but when she's not in focus, her lips are in focus, so it's missed. Just because you have a 1.8 doesn't mean you should shoot there. Just because you have a 1.4 or 1.2 doesn't mean you should shoot there. You could shoot at 2.2, 2.5, 2.8, and you'll get more stuff in focus that matters. The background's still going to blow out. Nice job blowing the background out. That is interesting. F3.2. I don't know. Oh, the focus is here. The focus is on this person, not on this person. That's an interesting shot. Love your black and white. Love the tones. The tones in this, what camera was it again? Nikon D5500. The tones that you brought out of this file are beautiful. I love that. I'd be curious to see the color because we know how green these things could be, but it's interesting. The story of this is telling me this guy is waiting for this guy who's out of focus, who's coming down. Cool shot, and all these rocks and all that. Really nice shot. I like that. Creative crop works in this case. I like the feel of this shot. I'm not gonna say anything else. I mean, F14, I love the processing again. It's dark. It's dark, but because it's bright up here, it makes it, for me, it works. Creative crop, it works, it's fine. Love the lines drawing us out of the frame, wondering what's going on while we have big ass clouds. That's cool too, because we have just enough of the boat, and then we got the dolphins. Let's take a look here. What could make it even cooler is if this was it. Just the edge of the boat. No other distractions in these people and none of that thing. It could be cool with just them. This is just nitpicking after the fact. People can nitpick images all day. This is a critique. You critique it, you talk about what you like, you talk about what could be different. You give different ideas so that when you're out there in the world thinking about what you're shooting, maybe something pops in your mind after you take this shot and go, maybe I should try it this way also, if you have the ability to do it. That's what a critique is all about. That's okay. Except for they're not in focus, the boats are in focus. It's back. It's back focused. In this case, I mean, I know we're talking, in this case, I would like to see them in focus and the boats out. A little bit out. Or maybe all of it in. It looks like they're out. Yeah, they're absolutely out. Processing's still good. Processing's beautiful. Now that's beautiful. Now this has a little bit of a silvery effect to it. Don't know if they're using a plug-in or something. Abandoned. Beautiful. I love it. I love that this line isn't right in the middle. Be careful that you don't overdo something that you start getting glowy McGlowerson stuff around here. Love the textures, love the processing, love the black and white. Really like this image, so very nice job. There's some nice shots in here. What I can really say is that the processing is absolutely awesome. The processing is fantastic. And like I just said a couple seconds ago, critiques are meant to be just that. You're giving your opinion on something. I'm not saying that the images is terrible. If it's terrible, I'm pointing out some things that could make it better or not even make it better, just suggestions of other things to try, my Bernie Sanders hands, other things to try. That's what critiques are for. They're for pointing out, you know, this shot is great. Now, did you consider that you could possibly try this, this, or this? It's just meant so that when you're out in the world, maybe I'm in the back of your mind giving you a tip that you just took a shot and X was in the shot and it looks great. But then you want to recompose and try something else because maybe Y works just as well, if not better. So that's what critiques are about, helping, teaching, getting better at what you do. This processing is awesome. That's another Adorama Picks Rapid Fire Critique. If you want to submit yours, go over to the website, look for where it asks me to submit them, ask you to submit them, your best 10 images. Send them to me. I want to see them. Maybe I'll critique them. Maybe I won't. I get a lot. I try to do as many as possible. Just know, send in your best of the best work with honor, sir, and you have a better shot. That's all I'll say. Don't forget to like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.